Quiero ahora presentarles una persona que nos va a ayudar a todos. En un mundo cada vez más digital, las organizaciones que están creciendo y conectando con más personas tienen algo en común: estrategias claras en comunicación y en mercadeo. Ahora recibimos un líder que ha ayudado a organizaciones sin fines de lucro a recaudar, escuchen esto, más de 130 millones de dólares a través del mercadeo digital, y que lidera una de las conferencias de non-profit marketing más grandes del mundo. Desde el storytelling, señores, a Google Ad Grant, quiero que recibamos con un fuerte aplauso de Community Boost a Al Newcomb. Adelante, Al. Welcome to Puerto Rico. Otro aplauso para Al, señoras y señores.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Primero, gracias por recibirme aquí en San Juan y en el Non-Profit Marketing Summit. Mi español no está perfecto, pero estoy tratando de aprender. Hoy quiero hablar sobre cómo organizaciones sin fines de lucro pueden utilizar storytelling en redes sociales para crear conexión, comunidad y acción. From here on out, for the rest of the presentation, I'll be speaking English so I don't embarrass myself any further. So, hola, mi nombre es Al. I work with Community Boost. So, we are a digital marketing agency that solely serves nonprofits. And I believe that nonprofits deserve better marketing. So, I think this is really important because we all have great missions, we all have great stories to tell. And it's very important for nonprofits to storytell because their stories are what create future supporters, future donors. And what I like to say is that as a nonprofit professional, you all are wearing many hats. You're all working many jobs at once, whether it's marketing, fundraising, communications, operations. And you're also doing this all on a limited budget. So storytelling, getting in front of supporters is one of the most important things to thrive as a nonprofit. And more on Community Boost, you're probably wondering who we are, what we do. We are a digital marketing agency that only helps nonprofits, and we help many different types of nonprofits across different sectors with their marketing, whether it's local community foundations to larger nonprofits like Planned Parenthood and Goodwill. We help nonprofits whether it's your first ever marketing campaign on social media, or if you're scaling a mature digital program, say it's a marathon you've been running for 50 years for fundraising. Some more information on us. So we've helped raise over $150 million for nonprofits, different channels, whether it's Instagram, Meta, Google, SEO. And we've helped over 1,500 nonprofits across different sectors, from humanitarian to health and many more. And we've helped larger nonprofits all the way to smaller nonprofits with our accelerator program, which actually teaches nonprofit professionals how to market better, how to be a great storyteller. And these are some of the orgs we worked with just to get you a little bit more familiar. So it gives you an idea of some of the goals that we align with and some of the challenges that we've worked with in the past. So let's break down 6 strategies to drive digital growth for your nonprofit. These are all strategies we've borrowed from some of the most effective nonprofit marketers, some of the best storytellers. We've taken them, and you're able to scale it for your own nonprofit, especially if you're a team of one or a small team on your nonprofit marketing side. Things you can all borrow and copy and apply to your organization. So, number 1, master storytelling. What I like to say is humanize your mission. People donate to people. So you really want your website, your social media, and email to be short, concise, but authentic. Make it inspirational examples of your mission in action. A lot of organizations want to showcase big numbers, but it may be more impactful to show one personal story of an individual that you directly impacted. Next up, so supporter-led storytelling. Another name for this is user-generated content. So it's all about building trust. People trust people they know. So you want to be able to let your followers do the talking, let them share the reason why they support you. And one example I brought up as inspiration is this organization called Charity Water. So it's an organization you can borrow ideas from if you look up their YouTube. They are a larger nonprofit, have a large production team, have a large video company, but they have ideas that you can all take. All you need is a phone with a video camera, create something that's authentic and concise, like I said. But they do a good job at invoking emotion because people essentially make decisions emotionally based off who they want to donate, which causes they want to support, which missions they align with. And then number two is data-driven analytics. So two platforms that really showcase, like give you an idea of some of what you need to do. Google Analytics, also Neti, they give you an idea of who's donating and where to spend your time and effort. Especially so with Google Analytics, this is building conversions, tracking on your website, tracking like who's donating or who's volunteering, who's supporting. It's pretty complex. So if you're not a numbers person, there's three metrics that I want you to all take home with you just to be able to get a sense of what you're doing right. Conversion rate. So conversion rate, you want to look at website visitors, who visits on social media, and how many of them turn into donors, supporters, volunteers, whatever you're looking for. Number two is cost per donation. So you want to look at if you're spending money on ads or boosting posts, how much did it cost to bring in this new donor? It will give you really like an idea of should we spend more time on Instagram? Should we spend more time here, or vice versa? And then number three, engagement. There's probably a million different metrics that track engagement, whether it's Instagram likes, followers, comments, website visitors. This gives you an idea of what content resonates, what content sticks with people, and gives you like the idea of let's create more of that. Number three, clean and fast website. So I used All Hands and Heart as an example, but as you know, today people, especially donors, have shorter attention spans. So if your website, if your donation page takes more than 3 seconds to land, there's a great chance you might have already lost that donor. So I've used them as an example. It's a page that is pretty fast to load, and their donation page is pretty easy. Neti is an example. They have the in-person donation platform that you can implement onto your website, and it's really makes that much of a difference if someone can donate directly on the website versus taking them off site. It makes a big difference in terms of turning someone from a visitor to a donor. And then I also bring up mobile first mindset in 2026. So the M&R benchmark report actually says that 45% of donations happen through someone's phone. That's like half of your donors coming in through an iPhone, through an Android. So it's really important that we take care of that 50% that's donating or that's visiting your mission through their phone. But yeah, so clean and fast websites, number three. Number four, emails. You want to segment your emails, and from there you can send more. What I mean off of segmenting, you want to track what people are interested on your website. So for example, if you have programs on youth education and somebody clicks on it on your website, the next three emails should be about exactly that, youth education. Really, when you're able to segment your audiences, like split them into different groups and relate to what they're interested in, you gain the authority to send more emails. And this is something that I tell nonprofits all the time. Send more emails, let them know what your mission is, and ask for donations, because at the end of the day, the only way we raise more funds is by asking, especially if we ask in a way that resonates with what they're looking at. So actually, I included examples of Charity Water here. One tip I like to use, find your favorite nonprofit, a nonprofit that does a lot of donations annually, and subscribe to their email newsletter list. You'll actually get a sense of what their welcome journey looks like. So for example, say I like Charity Water. If you sign up for their email newsletter list, you'll see what exactly they send to you right when you sign up. And as you interact with their website, what their donor journey, what their donor experience looks like. Number five, leverage the $10,000 a month Google Ad Grant. Just curious, show of hands, who uses the Google Ad Grant for their nonprofit? So it's good I see a couple of hands, but it's free, 10,000 per month, which adds up to $120,000 per year of free Google search ad spend. I like to compare it as a butterfly net. So you're using it to capture search traffic, people that are searching for keywords related to your cause, or people searching directly for your mission. It's a butterfly net used to capture future donors and future supporters. And here at Community Boost, we've actually helped plenty of nonprofits both with applying and getting their Google ad grant and how to optimize it, how to turn that free money into new traffic, new supporters for their mission. Only caveat with it, you need to be registered as a 501c3. So that would be the only prerequisite to being able to utilize that free like ad money that Google gives nonprofits. And then number 6, so go all in on short form video ads. I call this the TikTokification of social media, since we're flooded with reels, really high energy 15 to 30-second clips. Those outperform traditional ads by 2 to 3 times in 2026. And they outperform regular organic like pictures as well. The way, I like to say the way the algorithm works, it tracks view time. So similar to how Netflix gives you recommendations on shows, movies, it'll give you content based off what you spend most of the time viewing. And that's where reels really make a difference. So you can do this with daily footage on an iPhone, keeping it authentic but concise, like I brought up earlier. So one example with our accelerator program at Community Boost, there's an organization called Bird Treatment Learning Center. They focus on rehabilitating injured birds so they can send them back into the wild. One fun video idea they did a video showing one of their birds being fed. Pretty simple, but people loved how authentic it was, and it was just a day-to-day reel of what they're doing daily. Captured their mission, captured what they're trying to accomplish, and what their supporters are directly contributing to. So this went viral, led to supporters, but it really worked because it was authentic and concise. And then another tip, so I included that if you're running ads with Meta, you can hyper target like people who are similar to your current donors. One thing I always recommend, get a list of your email list or your donor list, directly put that into Meta and run lookalike audiences so it can find more people that look directly like your current supporter base. So that's a wrap, really, with recapping the 6 strategies that can help drive digital growth. Number 1, master storytelling. 2, data-driven analytics. 3, have a clean and fast website and donation page. 4, segment your email so you can send it to specific audiences and you get the authority to send more emails. 5, the $10,000 a month free Google ad grant. And number 6, go all in on short form video content and ads. And really, so these 6 strategies can scale from larger nonprofits to even smaller teams, say someone that's doing marketing along with the 20 million other things that are on their plate at a time. So I wanted to invite you all to share your challenge with us at Community Boost. Like I mentioned, we do marketing for nonprofits solely, digital marketing for nonprofits, from scaling large campaigns to teaching somebody new to marketing with our accelerator program how to be an expert marketer, how to storytell their mission better. Like I said, you're all wearing many hats, and we actually have a team that's bilingual in both English and Spanish that can support in any marketing initiatives that you're planning throughout the year. And with that, so I want to thank you all for having me here in San Juan. I know the work you do is not easy, but your stories matter and they deserve to be seen. Gracias a todos nuevamente por recibirme aquí en San Juan. Sé que el trabajo que hacen no es fácil, pero sus historias importan y merecen ser vistas. Voy a estar aquí después de la sesión por si quieren conectar. Gracias.
Thank you, Al. Al Nukum de Community Boost. Aquí con nosotros, señores, en el Nonprofit Summit. Thank you, Al, for all your efforts, for your work, your ethics, and the impact you're giving us this afternoon. Thank you so much. Gracias mil. Dios te bendiga.